Hey everyone, Tech Steve here, and today we're going to take a look at another television from Hisense. This is the U6HF, and the F means fire, which uses Amazon operating system. Now the great thing about this, if you already have Amazon Prime or use any of their services, you now can get a television that has everything that they have to offer in one package with one remote control. So this video is going to be an unboxing and my first impressions, and I'll film the full review after we get everything out of the box. So sit back and relax. Let's get started. Now take a look at the box. You can see this is the Hisense Fire TV from Amazon. It has the Quantum ULED 4K technology. Down here you can see that it does support Dolby Vision, HDR, HDR10 Plus, which Samsung uses. It has full array local dimming, DTS virtual sound, and it does have that Fire TV built right in. It also supports Bluetooth, Dolby Vision, DTS HD, and it does have a motion rate of 240. Plus, Hisense is including a 2-year warranty, so you're going to have peace of mind if you buy this television. So they do make this TV in different sizes. This is a 58-inch, but they also make it in a 50-inch. So if you have a room where it requires a smaller television, you do have that option. But they do not make a large one like 75 or 65-inch or anything like that. All right, guys, when you have a TV this large, you're going to need some help. So I have Justin help me out to get this TV out of the box. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing, I'm going to pull out this foam. Let's just put this over to the side. And one thing about this Hisense television is that they actually include this cardboard on the front of the screen. That's great for protection. Okay. Now what we're going to do is grab this little foam here on the side. Let's put that down here. And let's go and reach in here and get the television. What you're going to do is just have to grip it real hard on the side here. And there we go. You got it? All right, perfect.
In the box, it comes with a quick setup guide, plus it comes with a remote, which includes batteries. Of course, it comes with a power cord, and it comes with the legs, which has the same wire maintenance as the U8H.
All right, thanks Justin for helping me out. So now let's talk about the television. Well, some Hisense have 2 different mounting options for the feet. These are farther out, so you don't have that center location. And I will tell you that this is the grill for the speakers, and it does support 10 watts by 2, so it's not a lot of power, but when we get into the main review, we'll do some tests and see how good it sounds. There's also a sensor right here that you can press, and that allows you to turn the power off and on and get to the basic features, but at this point, I don't see that wireless feature where you can use your Alexa voice commands hands-free, but maybe it has it once I get to that full review. Another thing I want to point out is that this has like a T-shaped and it's T-shaped there, so you really can't go wrong putting them on incorrectly. So we're going to do that, and if you use a drill, make sure you use one with a clutch. And here's the remote control that comes with it. You have your power, voice command with a mic right there, navigational keys, your home button, as well as your channel, as well as volume, TV button, setup button, some hotkeys from Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu. And if you look down at the back of it, you can just slide this off, and that's where your AAA batteries go in. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the back of it, and I will tell you that this is a little bit thicker TV. You can see right here it has this hump on it. It also has the power cord on this side. It has some screw holes for a mounting bracket, and it looks like it has a little cutout where some models have a subwoofer, but this one does not. And it has some ventilation at the top. So take a look at the inputs. You have your ATSC tuner. You have an AV input that you can use for composite inputs with adapter. It does have 4 HDMIs, which is great. And one of these is eARC, so you can run it to a sound bar to control it. You have 1 USB. And then we have a LAN connection hooking up directly to a router, digital output, which is fiber optic, and a headphone output. Plus, it does have built-in Wi-Fi. So the TV does come with these little bumpers on each side of it to protect it even more. Remember, you get that in the box. But another thing I want to show you is that up here in the corner, there's this little yellow piece of tape. And look at this. It's got a screen protector built right on it. There's some tape on the side here, but let's get it off. Come on, you gotta admit, there's nothing more satisfying than taking off plastic on the television. And just in case you want to know, here's the energy savings guide. So let's talk about first impressions. First of all, on the main screen, it's set up just like any Amazon product. So if you already have Prime or anything like that, plus you have this nice little panel so you can see all your inputs. You can go in here and customize everything, as well as using Alexa, hooking up Bluetooth devices, live TV as well. Now, speaking of live TV, there's an icon on the remote control. And once you press that, it pulls up this guide where you can see all the channels that you scanned. Plus, as you search through here, it has, you can see Pluto TV on the side, and you can stream these different channels anytime you want to, just to have some content for free. Now, if you hit the gear on the remote control, you get this nice little side profile. In here, you can look at the channel guide, you can change your inputs. You can also do screen mirroring from your smartphone. There's an app store, sleep timer, and then you have some picture settings. Now, just so you guys know, your picture settings are only really available whenever you click on an app, but if you're on the main screen, it will not work. Another thing I noticed, as soon as I plugged in the PlayStation, it did pop into gaming mode, as you can see right there. And under advanced settings, you have all kinds of controls like your local dimming, you have HDR tone mapping, local enhance. So it does have some pretty good features to get in that better black levels. And next I switched over to my Xbox, and keep in mind, this is not built into a TV, it's a separate console. You can see that it supports everything the Xbox has to offer except for 120 Hertz. But you get the auto low latency, the variable refresh rate, even the YCC 4.2.2, and that's going to give you better colors if you have a better cable on your television. And you can see that it will support Dolby Vision as well. I also want you to know that this TV has a good audio system, but it doesn't have that much bass response. And if you go down here to the sound, you have all these different modes that you can choose from. But one of my favorites, if you go down to the bottom where it says advanced settings, you can go over here to where it says DTS Virtual X. And when I turned this off, it really sounded flat, like the TV is just right in front of me. But by going over to this medium setting, it actually created a surround sound effect, so it makes you feel like there's speakers behind you, which is pretty cool. A few last things I want to show you on this video is that it does support Apple AirPlay and Apple HomeKit, so you can connect it to your devices and use Siri to turn it off and on, do basic features. There's access to the screen mirroring right there. You can also go into the inputs and hit the option at the bottom to rename them. Plus, you do have a media player, so if you plug a thumb drive into it, you'll have access to look at your images and files. Another thing I want to show you is that it has almost 12 gigabytes of built-in storage, plus you can add an external USB for more space, which is cool. And it does have a built-in web browser, which makes it even better. And this is going to allow you to search through different websites. You also can come down here at the bottom and you can customize it. And if you have a keyboard or mouse, you can connect it to the TV as well, so you don't have to use remote control. But overall, looking at this TV, the picture quality is actually pretty decent, considering this is a budget television, so don't expect the quality that you get out of OLED or anything like that. But I will tell you that it appears to be a VA panel, so the sweet spot will be sitting directly in front of it. But when I get to the main review, we'll actually deep dive a little bit more into this television and see what you guys think. But I will tell you, if you're on a budget, this might be one to consider, especially if you're part of the Amazon Alexa ecosystem. So I hope you guys enjoyed the information I gave you about this TV, but my first impression is this is a 58-inch, less than $500, and it has a lot to offer. I mean, you have local dimming, quantum dot, Dolby Vision capabilities. When it comes to sound, you have that virtual DTS-X, which gives you that immersive sound. When it comes to gaming, you have auto low latency, VRR, a gaming mode, plus it has all type of different features in there to adjust the picture. Now, if you're an Amazon user and you're looking for something that can connect to all your Amazon products, this is the TV for you. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave all those links in the description below. I'm Tech Steve. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!